on your feet, get into gear and hit the street.
Hey, you!
Get moving, it's not too far, you're looking good, so come as you are.
Hey, you!
You never know what you see when you're through that door with the 7-3. Never seen nothing, no, not like this place. Never been, no way, not ever, no. Never seen no place, no way similar, not like 73. Hey, you get ready, get on your feet, get into gear and hit the street. It's you that we want to see, so get down to 73. Get down to 73, hey, you get down to 73.
Oh, that's great! Great, thank you very much. Look what you've done to the banister, it's broken. That's it, laugh, very funny, ha ha. Good joke, who's going to get the blame? Oh, that's it, yeah. Hear it. Here, oh. Welcome. This is 73, good to meet you. I'm Harry, and this rabble behind me, shut up! The rabble behind me. Come on, introduce yourselves, rabble, come on.
Shut up, will ya?
And that lovely figure, that's Dawn. Actually, she had a bit of a late night last night, so we better go and wind her up. Yeah. Morning, Dawn! It's a lovely morning. The birds are singing, the sun's got his hat on, and there's just one other thing.
What?
They're here.
Hello.
You're not looking your best, are you, girl?
Look, I'm sorry about this, but I went out on the town last night. Didn't get in till 4 o'clock. I'm not used to people seeing me in my nightshirt. Oh, and I didn't take my makeup off. I bet it's smudged. Listen, why don't you go round to the kitchen? I'll see you in a minute. Go on, scoot.
Hey up, see up. Now come on, you guys. You know that you're not meant to muck about with Ticker.
Why not?
Why not? Well, you shouldn't mess about with things you don't know how to handle. Don't know how to work.
Show us how it works, Harry. Yeah.
I don't know how it works. I'll get that.
I'll get it. Boyfriend. Hello, 6000000. No, Ethel's not here at the moment. She's gone train driving. Yeah, train driving. She goes every Saturday morning, steam trains. Hold on a minute. Harry, do you know anything about a lodger?
No.
Listen, do you want to ring back later? OK, bye. Don't know anything about a lodger.
No, you can't come in, and don't drive your bicycle. Harry, the dustbins are one picking up again. Postman, he opens my letters. Well, can't he deliver post like everybody else?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, look what he's given me. Just right.
Just the one, eh?
Well, he did have 12 for me, but I turned the others down. Oh, Harry.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I've very slightly fractured your moped, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Yeah.
Oh, I sorted the post today. This is Harry's room.
Yeah.
It's got it on there.
Yeah, Harry's room advert. It's a misprint, a mistake there. I tell you what, I'll take all the letters upstairs and sort them in my room.
Take them upstairs. The broken banister. No, don't take them upstairs because the kids, you're all going upstairs, aren't you? Yeah, right now. And I'm going upstairs, and you know how crowded it gets on those stairs.
No, I get a very slight notion there might be something wrong with the stairs.
Yeah, that's because I saw Harry had
Dawn,
broken the...
what are you wearing?
My nightshirt.
Why?
I haven't got out yet.
Well, go and get up. Don't know what this house is coming to. Morning. I did see you there, but I didn't want to talk in front of the others. Perhaps you've gathered already, I'm Ethel. The thing is, you see, I'm in this slight predicament and I haven't told them. I've been under this slight financial strain lately, and I went to see my bank manager, Mr. Crossfield. Oh, he's a lovely chap. He's got a moustache like my Auntie May. And he said, well, why don't you get a lodger, you know, to help pay the bills? And I thought it was a terrific idea. So I put an ad in the newspaper, I had lots of applications, and I've chosen this smashing chap called Alec Simmons. There's just 2 flaws with it. Well, first of all, I don't know when Alec's coming, and secondly, he's got to share a room with Harry, and I haven't told Harry yet. That could be the lodger now, excuse me. Hello, Maidstone 60000. Keith! Oh, yes, I remember. Dawn's boyfriend from the disco. That wasn't you. Yeah, OK. Oh, I'll go get her. That could be the lodger now.
Okay.
Harry with the lodger.
Right, this way, Charlie. Right, Harry.
Not the lodger.
Yeah, the usual seat, mate. Yeah. Here's your milk. Towel.
Thanks. have a drop of that.
In case you don't know, around this way. In case you don't know, this is Charlie Magri, world champion super flyweight boxer, I should say. And every so often, he pops into 73 for a pint of milk and a rub down, don't you, mate?
Morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
Right.
To all, one and all.
That's right, Harry, yeah.
Actually, how many miles have you been doing today, Charlie?
Well, I've done 5. I've got another 3 to go, and I shouldn't be drinking this, really, Harry. Because I've got to carry on up.
Well, I do try and help
Right,
sometimes.
Thanks very much.
I suppose that's a golden rule, actually.
That's
Don't
right.
rub Charlie up the wrong way.
Oh, not too hard, Harry.
Oh, sorry about that. How many miles have you got to do then, mate?
I've got another 3 to go.
3 to go.
Yeah.
Do you do that every day?
Every day, yeah. I try to get in 8 miles if I can, but when I'm not fighting, I go down to 5.
Down to 5. Yeah. Is there any other sort of like training program you have to do?
Yeah, well, I have to train in the afternoon, sparring, bag punching, shadow boxing, things like that. Yeah.
And how long does that all take?
That goes on for about 2 hours.
2. I don't think I'd last half an hour, let alone 2 hours and a half. Yeah. So I'm telling everyone he's a flyweight boxer, and I don't actually know what that means. What is a flyweight boxer?
A flyweight, you've got to be dead on 8 stone for title fights. You've got to be dead on the weight, yeah.
And does that mean eating the right foods and...?
That's right, yeah. You've got to watch your weight about a week and a half before the fight. Eat all the proper good foods, you know, chickens and grilled and...
No fats or
no
anything
fatty
like
foods,
that?
no.
And does the wife help you out with that?
Yeah, she does that all.
That's the secret,
I'll leave it to her, yeah. My wife's the main cook for that, yeah.
How did you first get started with boxing?
Well, actually, I was walking past an amateur boxing club and I just happened to pop in. And the bags were there and I just started punching the bag. Yeah. And the official there just come down and asked me what I was doing. Yeah. And I said, I like boxing, and I joined from there, but...
Yeah, what were your folks like about you doing it? Did they mind, or were they a bit dubious about you doing it?
No, they didn't mind at all, because it kept me out of trouble. I went down the club and I just boxing mad, you know what I mean?
How long do you work up towards a fight in the gym and running?
Before a fight now, right, I train for about 12 weeks.
12 weeks?
Yeah.
And then you intensify, I suppose, as you get nearer to the game?
When I get nearer to the fight, I ease down a bit and then take it from there, yeah.
Who did you win the title against?
Alessandro Mercedes.
Yeah, Alessandro, I won't even try and pronounce that,
no,
mate.
nor would I.
You say that weight's quite important.
That's right.
I'm going to grill you now.
Right.
Will you just step onto these scales here? You know, I want to do everything properly. Make sure you're up to scratch and everything. Up on. Yeah, legs apart. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Alec? What's going on here?
That's not
You've
right.
been up that pub for a pork pie and a pint, haven't you? That's just about right, actually, wasn't it? 8 stone.
8 stone.
What happens if you are over?
Well, if you're over on the day of the weigh-in, you have to you sweat off and come back and weigh again.
Yeah, and when's the next fight?
September.
September.
Yeah.
All the best, mate. Actually,
thanks,
what I could do with is a couple of tips while you're jogging out here.
Right,
yeah?
all right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. What should I start off with, do you think?
Stephen, listen, I wasn't at the disco with anyone else, I promise. Hello? It's gone. I can never keep up with my boyfriends. Mind you, Ethel doesn't help. Ethel, coffee!
Coming!
Well done, Harry.
What are you doing on the floor, Ethel?
Oh, just doing some relaxation exercises, Harry. Inspired by tripping over the carpet you left on the stairs.
The car. Oh, come on, let me help you up. Sorry about that, girl. I didn't.
What's it doing there anyway?
You're all right. Well, I wanted to ask you about that.
Yes.
The banister. I'll tell you about that in a minute. What I wanted to ask you about was my room and all them adverts.
Oh, that, yeah. I thought we'd talk about that when there's a quiet moment.
All right,
okay?
all right. But now is a quiet moment, Ethel.
Oh, so it is.
Yes, it is.
You should say that, yeah.
Room and adverts.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was thinking that if you tidied up half your room, we could utilise that tidy half of the room.
Up a minute, I know, it's for my motorbike, isn't it? So we clear a space
Harry,
so it doesn't
Harry,
mess up all the rest.
Harry,
No.
you're on the wrong track there.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
no.
wrong track.
Yeah, so, adverts and room. Okay, I was thinking if you tidied up half your room, we could use that half for somebody else who might, you know, want to...
I've got it. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not having a girlfriend up in that room. No.
No.
Well, what is it then?
Well, I'm getting to it. Somebody else in that half of the room for financial gain. You see, in a sense, we could make some money out of using that
It's what we were talking about the other day, isn't it? For my pop star career. Oh, Ethel, it all comes back to me now. Now I can see clearly. Yes, the recording studio goes in the half that we're going to clear out, yeah? All the adverts in the papers and all them letters out there, they're all from songwriters and musicians, aren't they? I can see it now, Ethel. I can see it now. Music, action, lights, Harry, the big time. I love you, Ethel.
Coffee's ready.
Big time.
Ethel's gonna make me a star. F's gonna make me a star. She's gonna make me a star. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The blind.
The first thing he's listened to this morning. Right, the kids want a cartoon. Oh, we'll just explain about this, shall I? This is our brilliant coffee machine, which, as you can see, makes lovely coffee. But it's a dual-purpose machine because it's also, if I turn it this way, a film projector, and it shows cartoons. I've got a bit of a surprise this morning. We're going to have a very special cartoon. Anybody know what it is?
Roadrunner, beep beep.
No, beep, beep. No, it's not. It's a brand new one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, roll blind.
Okay.
Roll film. Ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere of Roger Ramjet.
Dun, da, 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 da.
Who's he anyway?
56, 41, 29,
18, 10,
5, blam!
Roger Ramjet and his eagles fighting for our freedom. Fly through wind and outer space, not to join 'em, but to beat 'em. Roger Ramjet, he's our man, hero of our nation. For his adventures, just be sure and stay tuned to this station. So come and join us, all you kids, for lots of fun and laughter. As Roger Ramjet and his men get all the perks they're after. Roger Ramjet, he's our man, hero of our nation. For his adventures, just be sure and stay tuned to this station.
Today's ironic episode begins in a private home. The home of Private Jerome Herman Deputy Jones and his wife, Belle. They are awaiting the arrival of their babysitter, a kindly neighbor named Roger Ramjet.
Boy, oh boy, it sure was nice of Roger to volunteer to look after our twins, Flick and Flack.
I'll say, Roger is such a nice hero.
You can say that again.
I'll say it. Roger is such a nice hero.
I don't like you as much as I used to.
Thanks to Roger Ramjet, we're going to go out and see a movie picture show.
You can say that again.
Thanks to Roger Ramjet, we're...
Hello there, hero fans.
The boys are in the backyard. The doctor's number is by the phone. Good night and good luck.
They must have been late for the movie. I think it was very nice of me to volunteer to stay with the Jones children while their parents go out and enjoy themselves. I wonder what the little tykes are doing. Hello, boys. You're certainly inventive, little whiskers. Is this your own design?
Hey, you're just in time to see us blast off to the moon.
Blasting to the moon, is it?
Stand back. Hey, Flick, you got the firecracker ready? Yep.
Wow, what a blast. Now, where did those kids get to? Flick, Flack, Flick, Flack?
Meanwhile, at American Eagle headquarters...
I wonder who that could be. Why, it's the Jones boys, Flick and Flack. Hey, hi, kids. Hey, what are you doing out at this time of night? Well, it's a long story. You see...
Meanwhile, back at the Jones house, Roger was really getting worried.
Say, you don't suppose those kids really went to... Yipes, that's it. They've gone to the moon. Great galloping grease guns. This is serious. I'd better call Washington.
Oh, hurt, burn,
Say, General, you do a wonderful impression of me. Can you do Lionel Barrymore?
Ramjet, this call better be important.
Oh, it certainly is. You see, I was babysitting for some youngsters tonight, and...
Hey, what? In what? To where? Ramjet, that's impossible. Isn't it?
I'm afraid not, sir. Those kids have gone to the moon. We better do something to get them back, or we are really going to get yelled at.
What do you mean, we, paleface?
And so the entire facilities of our government were called upon to try and solve this terrible problem.
Astronauts, we need a volunteer to go up after those kids and rescue them from the moon.
But, sir, how did those kids get to the moon if we haven't even been there yet?
They probably found a shortcut. How should I know? Am I supposed to know everything around here? My mother was right. There's blues in the night. I should have been a dentist.
And about that time, give or take a couple of minutes, the Jones returned home.
Hi, Roger. How did everything go? I hope the kids didn't give you any trouble.
Why, I haven't heard a sound out of those little rascals for hours.
What was that?
A flat, I believe. A little sharp, though.
Our babies, they're gone. What have you done with them, you monster? Dumbbell, clod, thunderhead.
When suddenly the doorbell rang.
Hi, Mr. Jones. I thought I'd better bring the kids back home.
Hey, honey, the kids are back. Look, they're okay.
Don't interrupt me. Sidewinder, pig face, schweinhund. The what? My babies. Hi, Ma. Hi, Pa. Hi, favorite babysitter.
But I thought you went to the... Uh-oh, I've got to make a phone call.
And as Roger explained his honest little mistake to Washington, we close the book on another true-to-life adventure of Roger Ramjet and the American Eagles.
Who's Lionel Barrymore? That's what I want to know.
Can you do impressions of Lionel Barrymore?
Now, Ethel, I really do think that I ought to look at these letters because they concern me.
Because there's still a certain amount of surprise element involved, and I don't want to spoil the thrill that I know you're going to feel.
I don't know. I'll tell you what, you won't mind if I have a look at the paper with all the lovely adverts for all them lovely songwriters and musicians, will you?
What's going on?
Oh, Dawn. Can I tell you in confidence, just between you and me?
Well, and,
Oh, yes, only kids, of course. Yes.
and,
Oh, yes, only, yeah. OK, I'll just tell you in a nutshell, OK? Right, I've been under this financial strain, you see, so I went to see my bank manager, Mr. Crossville, you know, the nice one with the moustache, like my Auntie May, and he said, why don't you take a lodger? So I thought, well, that's a terrific idea. So I put this ad in the newspaper, I had all these applications. I've chosen this lovely bloke called Alec Simmons. Trouble is, he's got a share room with Harry, and I haven't told Harry yet.
Oh, so that's what that weirdo lodger rang up for this morning.
Another one?
Yeah.
I've had some hilarious applications.
Have you?
Yeah, don't worry, I've got some here, let's see. Dave, you read one to us. Got some here. I've got one. Hundreds of letters.
Shall I go first?
Yeah, go on.
Dear lady in charge,
Oh, that must be you, Dawn.
could your lodger be a girl? If so, would you consider me? I'm a quiet non-smoker without bad habits or pets. I'm sure I'd fit in very well with your domestic arrangements, but could I have the bathroom first in the mornings as I have to be at work early and need half an hour to do my hair and makeup?
Oh, that's a bit much, I think.
Hopefully yours, love, Trudy Baker.
I think not, Trudy. You know, on balance, probably wouldn't fit in that well.
Right, here. Dear Mrs. Davis, I saw...
Mrs. Davis,
sorry.
please.
Sorry, Ethel, miss. I saw your advert in the Town Cry and thought I should apply as the lease on my flat runs out next month. Perhaps you could arrange a time for me to visit 73, as I would like to interview the current inhabitants to see if they are suitable as housemakers. Cheek of it! You can't be too fussy these days, can you? No, you can't. With kind regards, Crispin Sidebottom, pronounced Siddy Bottom.
Siddy
Botham.
Botham, please.
Trying to be posh.
Right, here's another one. Dear Ethel, I would very much like to be your lodge at number 73. But that can't be right. Lodger. I mix well with all manner of people and am very tolerant. One small thing, it's a case of love me, love my dog. Tiny, my Great Dane, goes with me everywhere. I look forward to hearing from you. Yours ever, Trevor.
No, really.
Yeah, I don't think so, Russell, do you? No, I don't think we'll have that.
Oh, look, one from Neil.
Oh,
Dear
lovely.
you lot. That must mean us.
That must be us, then.
Just a quickie to say that I'm coming down next weekend from the pool. Liverpool, he means, doesn't
Oh,
it?
right.
And would like to stay. I'm sure you'll have room any time. I've got loads to tell you, especially about my brilliant new invention, Plop Art. Well, I never heard of such a thing, have you? It may cause a bit of a mess, but you'll love it. I love it and think it's brill. Love Neil, spelt K-N-E-E-L. P.S. Ethel, I'm heavily into eggs at the moment. Could you lay on 10 dozen for next weekend?
All right, Neil.
keeping
Neil's
you
a friend of
busy?
ours. He's an artist. You know, he's a lovely chap. Now then, what have we got here? There's another one. Dear Ethel, it's from Glasgow. Oh, this is from the chap who's actually going to be the lodger. Dear Ethel, I suppose Percy has told you I'll be chuffed to be the new lodger at number 73. And I'd just like to say thanks a lot for the invite. There's just one problem, though. A wee one, mind you. He's Scottish.
Yeah,
Scotch.
Scots.
Yeah. It's just that I'm a bit miffed about having to share a room with Harry, as it's well past the rumour stage that the guy has smelly feet. Anyway, we'll have a natter about that when I arrive on Saturday the 7th. I should get there by 11:45. Love, Alec. Oh, that's next week, isn't it? Saturday the 7th.
No, it's this
That's
week.
today.
That's today.
What time is it now, Russell?
10 to 11.
Oh, he could be here any minute.
Oh, dear.
I know how I'm going to tell Harry.
I did it my way.
Carried away.
What do you think?
Disgusting.
Lodger.
I I thought that was smashing, Harry. Why don't you sit down, rest your voice. Clearly it needs it.
All right, that's the cheek.
Dawn has got something to tell you, haven't you, Dawn?
Yes, I have, Ethel.
Come on then, spit it out.
Well, it's about your room, Harry.
Yeah.
It's a very big room, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you maybe...
Those noises?
Yes, it was, actually. Yes.
Have you come to visit us at 73?
Yes, I have.
You're in the wrong garden.
Oh,
Come
no,
round.
I haven't come in the wrong house,
Come
have I?
round.
Thank
We
you.
get some of the strangest people coming to visit us here. Let's see, we had the world gurning champion. We had some people who were sound poets. We once had a bird spider in the bath, which was a bit frightening. Still, all said and done, what's nice is it's such an open house, anybody feels that they can drop in. Now, where's he gone? Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm Ethel.
Oh, I'm very pleased to meet you.
And you
Ethel.
must be... Oh, hang on, let me have a look. You must be Tony Durrant, the Birdman.
Yes, Tony Durrant.
Tony Durrant, sorry, were you making all those noises?
Yes, that's right.
What kind of birds can you do?
All various types of birds, include all the ones that whistle, including the ones that crows. I do about 500 birds.
500?
Yeah.
But there's all different types of whistling, isn't it?
Oh, there are lots of those with whistling, yes. For example, if you have a nightingale, it's a beautiful sound.
That's amazing, Tony. What about something like a crow, which isn't quite such a nice noise, really, is it?
That's
Can you try
right.
that? Horrible. Go away from my vegetables. Horrible noise.
Also, Jay's similar, actually.
Oh, let's have a listen to that.
It's a short, quick.
Is that
That's
right?
right. That's right. Very good.
Do one, see if I can guess.
Okay, then.
I could be wrong, I think it's a woodpecker.
That's correct. Green woodpecker.
Now, can you do, for me, which is one of my favourites, is the skylark?
Yes, certainly.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? You must have to listen very carefully to all
you
the
do.
different
You
sounds.
have to listen very carefully.
Tell me something with the skylark. Now, I happen to know, because I know a little bit about birds, that when they're flying, they manage to sing the whole time. How is it that they can do that?
Well, they got, I understand, vocal cords that they're able to use in both ways. When they breathe out, they do. And when the bird breathes in, it goes.
Do you think you could teach me to do that?
Yes, certainly.
So what have I got to do with my
If
mouth?
you do throat whistling, you put the tongue right up against the roof of the mouth like that. And if you do teeth whistling, you claw the tongue back like that against the tooth, against a particular tooth. And
Do you know, I can't do it at all.
when you're using finger whistling, turn the tongue right back like that. And
Well, don't just stand there. I'll get the hang of it. Go and do something else.
Look, what I'm trying to say is, Harry, is that it would be very cosy for you to share a room, wouldn't it, with someone else? I mean, if you had a nightmare in the middle of the night, you know, I mean, you could wake up and there'd be somebody else there, wouldn't there?
Oh, look, Dawn, look at this, an advert, right? A little house, residential, finds a lodger is essential. Lots to do and lots to eat. Applicants must adore smelly feet. Apply P.O. Box 7373. I might just apply to
That's
that.
what I'm trying to tell you, sort of like a lodger, you know, in your room. I mean, you've got 2 wardrobes, haven't you? But you know, you could fit 2 lots of clothes in very easily.
I think I get
It'll be
what you
ever so
mean.
nice.
Yeah, it's all right. Say no
Friendly.
more. It just surprises me it's taken you all this time. Well, I never knew you cared, Dawn. I mean, I really think it's a good room. It's a good idea if we share a room. Because, I mean, like, we'll give it a trial period first, right?
We share a room.
Yeah, because I don't know your habits and you don't know my habits, right?
yeah.
And so it'd be really good. Guess what? Me and Dawn, we're going to share a room.
You
Great
explained
idea.
that to Harry, did you? Yeah. Get the blind, Harry.
Blind. Okay, blind.
Brilliantly explained. No, that was terrific. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Now then.
What?
You never guess what this film is?
No, what is
it's Eddie Kidd.
The motorcycle chap.
That's right, yeah. A few weeks ago, I went out with Eddie to see him practice all his amazing stunts, and I did a few myself.
Did you
Take
wear
couple
a
of this.
helmet?
Of course, you have to wear a helmet. I mean, what if I came off a ramp or something? I mean, terrible if you come off...
5, 4,
Oh, here it is.
3, 2,
2,
1. Woo!
right, long time no see.
All right, Harry?
What have you been doing? That's fantastic.
Cheers.
Here, look, when can I get started?
Hang about, Harry, you got to do some training first.
Oh.
Young and beautiful, it's your duty to be beautiful.
Yeah, do you have to do this every day?
Well, yeah.
How long for?
Well, a couple of hours.
You don't have to do any other exercises, do you?
Oh, yeah.
You do this every day?
Yep.
Every day.
Well, go on, have a go.
Right. How'd you do it? Like
That's it.
Look, I don't like to ask or anything, but when do we get to go on the bikes? When did you first start?
I started when I was 12, doing it on push bikes after seeing a film about Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
And then when I was 13, I joined a stunt team called the Cyclomaniacs. And I started setting up props and painting props until one day they let me have a go on a motorcycle and I started jumping. I haven't looked back since, really.
I don't blame you. What's the greatest jump that you've done?
Well, the famous
Or the
one
furthest?
is, and the furthest is 14 double-deckers, which was a distance of 190 feet. That's when I was 18. I suppose the one that really got me known was when I jumped 13 double-deckers when I was 16.
What about in the film Hanover Street? You went over was it a bridge?
A railway. It was an 80-foot wide and 100-foot deep with rocks either side and railway lines underneath. And it was for a film, which I don't normally do for stuntmen, but I only done the job really because it was so dangerous, nobody else would do it.
No one else would do it.
Right, and I got a lot of money for it, really.
Yeah. In your film Riding Eye, you did another big stunt in that, didn't you?
That's right. It was across a broken railway bridge.
Yeah.
It was 80 foot across and 45 foot deep. And the problem
45.
was... That's right, yeah. The problem was I had a really strong headwind, 35 miles. And as I took off, the wind just caught the bike and made it stand vertical. My two legs come off. Somehow I managed to land safely, but I smashed into some straw bales. I cut my leg open, I got 7 stitches and slipped 2 lumbar vertebrae. And I don't think kids really should just go out and get a bike and start trying to wheelie. If they want to do it, they should get somebody older than themselves or somebody who knows a bit about it, really.
To teach
and
them.
to train them, and wear all the right clothing, like good crash-on-wick gloves and good leathers.
I'll tell you what, can you do one for us now?
Only if you do one.
You're kidding.
I'm not, I'm Eddie.
How many cars?
Well, I don't know.
All right. I'll have a go. I'm so brave. So very, very brave.
Weren't you scared, Harry?
Well, yeah, what? Me scared? Yeah, well, actually, them dinky toys Matchbox cars, they're a lot bigger than what they seem, actually.
Yeah.
I was petrified.
I believe
Absolutely
it. Now listen,
petrified.
Tony.
Yes?
Can you do an impression of a motorcycle crash for me?
Certainly.
Okay, let's have a listen. Better like that than in reality, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
So you do lots of sounds other than just birds?
Yes, I try to do lots of sounds, as many as possible.
What can you do? Let's see. Can I ask you to do one for me?
Certainly you can, yes.
What about Concorde?
How would you like it? Taking off?
All right, taking off, yes. Well, I've always wanted to travel by Concorde. Settle back in your seats, everyone. We're going to take off.
Thank you very much.
I thought the windows knows we're going to go in a minute. Who are the sonic booms? Have you got something to ask Tony to
Yeah, what can we have? A tube. A tube train.
train.
So, yeah.
That'd be hard.
Which line? Northern line.
Jubilee line. I'm out anywhere.
Oh, it's off again. That's the only bit I hear in London. I always miss the tube when I'm running on.
Yeah, what about a submarine? But you can't do that.
Yes, would you like one in battle action, would you?
Oh, I never
Oh, all right. Battle stations, everybody. Periscope up.
Up, periscope.
Action, action! Action, action! Number 1 torpedo, fire! Number torpedo, fire!
Oh, stop. I feel seasick already.
It's quite scary, isn't it, really?
Have you ever done any dares? You know, people say to you, do such sound, and you haven't, you know, just do anything.
Yes, I'll have a go. Yes, I've done that. Yes.
You have?
Yes, I've
Well, I
done
tell you what, sit yourself down. I've poured a lovely cup of tea for you there.
Oh, that's
there
lovely.
You go. And I've got a bit of an idea. You sure you're ready for this dare?
Yeah, so wet my whistle.
Okay, now what I want you to do is if you can think of a really good sound at home, I want you to phone us up here at number 73, tell us what the sound is, and we'll see if we can get Tony to do it, all right? It can be a real sound or a funny sound. See what you can think of. So phone us up here at Maidstone 600 treble. That's Maidstone 600 treble. And don't forget your area code, which is so important, of course, the area code. You know?
Always.
Absolutely.
Here, Ethel,
Yeah.
why don't you do a noise like Harry's going to make when the lodger comes
Oh,
in?
yeah, that'd be... The what?
Dawn,
The what?
thanks a lot. That's terrific. Come in.
How do you do? My name is Alec Simmons. I'm your lodger.
What?
Ethel.
It's telly time.
Hey, you!
You should have told me.
I tried to tell you, Harry.
Look, this lodger coming means 4 things, right? 1, no motorbike.
Yes.
2, no recording studio.
Yes.
No musicians.
Yes.
No sharing it about with Dawn.
Yes.
Ethel, you're a creep.
Oh, thanks for being so understanding, Harry. Oh, go keep an eye on Harry. I'm going to go look for the lodger.
This place is no blooming privacy around. Oh, funny you should be here. I was just talking about privacy and the lack of it. Clothes pegs. Where am I going to find clothes pegs? Oh, David? David,
Hello,
mate, how are
Harry.
you?
Nice to
I was
see
just
you.
talking about privacy, actually. Just talking about... Oh, sorry, I should introduce you. This is David Taylor, world famous zoo vet. That's right, isn't it? An animal extraordinaire, because you're a bit of an animal, aren't you?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
What brings you along here?
Well, I'm looking for Dawn, actually.
For Dawn, yeah?
Yeah, because I think she can help me find something that I've lost.
Oh, yeah, what's
One
that?
of my patients has escaped, and I've last been
Your
seen
patient?
legging it down the road.
Oh, there's nothing wrong. What's the patient?
Well, I suppose I can tell you. It's a poisonous black scorpion.
Scorpion,
Yeah.
eh? Well, I can't. Dawn's through there, and I can't help you with the scorpion.
Okay.
Yeah. A scorpion. Of all things to bring a scorpion. And what was I doing? Clothespins. Clothespins. Aha! I know just the person who'd like to see this. Dawn! Oh, Dawn! This will get her back.
There's the boy. Hey, you. I'm the lodger. Tell me something. Is this place always full of weirdos? Really?
That's where the trumpet is.
Oh, hello,
We're
Brian.
looking for
I was
this.
just pricing your new tune. How are you
yeah,
doing?
Yeah. By the way, this is not a rehearsal room, it's a private house.
Oh, yes, I know that, but see, it's a very big house, and the thing is,
Oh, yeah.
it's a huge lounge. There's
Yeah.
lots of things, there's no problem through there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, why don't you go through with the rest of the boys, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Listen, if there's any trouble, just blame Harry, right?
Blame Harry.
Okay. Right, on you go. Where are the rest of the band?
Oh, they're around the front.
Okay, on you go.
See ya.
All right, see you. Come here. Beat it.
Dawn! Dawn! I suppose you're another lodger?
Me? No,
Hey?
no. I went camping last night, mate.
Last night?
Yeah.
I bet it was freezing, wasn't it?
It was pretty cold, yeah.
Oh, where are you going now?
I'm going round the back.
Oh, all right then. See you
Okay,
later.
see you later.
Yeah. There's something very funny going on around it. Well, one minute. Dawn, what you dressed like that for?
You got rocky gear.
Yeah?
Do some skating,
Yeah,
innit?
listen, I'm glad I saw you. I wanted to have a word with you. Look,
Yeah.
I just... So there's no hard feelings about the room or anything.
Yeah.
I've got you a little surprise in the shed.
Oh, Harry, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Go on then, what is it?
It's this big.
That big?
Yeah, and it's something you'll never forget.
Ooh, wonder what it is.
Go and have a look, quickly. Excuse me, here a minute. If you're not the lodger, who are you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me? I'm a singer.
A singer?
In a band here called Bad Manners.
Birdman. One minute, don't tell me. Bust the blood vessel?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's it.
mate, I should have known that,
It's all
shouldn't
right,
I?
it's all right. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
is that all?
Yeah.
Gonna go and play in there?
Yeah, it's cool, yeah.
Any
But
message?
there's one thing, like, if there's any problems at all with the noise or anything, it's all down to Harry.
All down to Harry. Blame
Yeah.
Harry, like.
Blame
Thanks
Harry,
ever so
yeah.
much. See you
Okay.
later.
Take it
Tom,
easy.
mate. Blame Harry, eh? This lodger's in for it. Say your prayers, mate. What? Oh, David. Oh, sorry, I thought you were the intruder. Oh, that'll be Dawn. I think she's found your scorpions.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank
in the
you.
shed, mate.
Thank
in the
you.
shed. No, don't mention it. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Right, the lodger.
That's called it. No, not David, I should have known it belonged to you.
You sure it's it?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Yep,
Oh.
you've got it. That's it. Got him.
Oh,
There he is.
oh. Are
He's a
they as deadly
beauty,
as we
isn't he?
think, David?
Well, some scorpions can be very poisonous indeed.
Yeah.
There are about 600 or more different species of scorpion.
Yeah.
And only a few are very deadly.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some that if they sting a dog, will kill it within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And there are more people in America
Yeah.
and in Algeria, as a matter of fact, who die from scorpion stings than
Yeah.
from snake bite.
Yeah. Where are you holding him now?
I'm holding just below the sting. You see
That's the
this?
sting, is it? That
Yeah,
bit
that's
there?
it, yeah.
Well, he looks a bit like a crab and a spider put together. What, you know?
Well, he looks like a crab. He's got these big lobster-like claws for grabbing hold of the food that he eats.
Yeah.
And actually, he's related quite closely to the spiders. He's not an insect. He's what we call an arachnid. is a very, very ancient animal, very, very successful animal, and really he doesn't go around looking for trouble. But of course, he's got this terribly dangerous sting here,
Yeah.
which he only uses on prey that needs stinging to death and that can't be killed with these nippers here.
Yeah. How do you know when he's mad?
Well, he kind of, you know, he
Does
does
the
a
sting-
wobbler.
what does the sting do? Does it
Well,
sort
the sting will come over the back and straight into flesh or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
So
there.
he uses the claws to eat. What kind of things does he eat?
Well, he likes cockroaches, insects, all sorts of things. And from that point of view, he's quite good, you know,
Yeah.
keeping certain pests down. But of course, they are very, very aggressive and very solitary creatures.
Yeah.
They like to live alone. They don't like other scorpions, and they will fight
They do
terribly
fight. Mm.
if they come across one another, and they will eat other scorpions.
Yeah. God. Oh dear. He doesn't look very happy.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got, you can't see his eyes, but he's got, this one I think has got 8 eyes, 2 in the middle.
8 eyes?
Yes,
What does he need
8
8 eyes for? Any particular reason?
Well, these animals, obviously, they need to see what's going on around them. They're stimulated by movement.
Yeah.
You would notice that what attracts his attention is the quick hopping or movement of an insect that you would
we
take
don't
as a
get them in
prey.
England, do we?
No, but you get them on the continent. You'll find them, for example, in southern Germany or Austria. But you're very unlikely to see one when you go on your holidays.
Yeah. Have they got any enemies? I mean, is everyone scared of them? Or
Well, you know, baboons, they eat them. And they're
Baboons
very,
eat them?
Yeah, they're very clever. What they do, I think we've put him in his box now. He's trying to get his sting round onto it. Whoops. He's upside down. He's straightened himself up.
Can you get up?
Baboons will grab hold of these.
Yeah.
All right, yes, he's right way up now.
Yeah.
They will rip off the sting and eat them raw and living like that. And indeed, there are human beings in North Africa who eat these, would you believe, raw.
I think I'd rather a plate of
And,
chips.
and some birds will eat them, and there are lizards that will eat them as well.
Aren't they a bit crunchy?
Full of protein.
Are
What
they?
do you know?
Do,
Let's try
do they have any bones?
No, they've no bones. I mean, all their skeleton is on the outside. It's this hard, horny case that is all around them. But they're really beautiful animals, and they're very, very interesting in the way they look after their babies.
Yeah.
Because when the babies are born, the mother scorpions are terribly maternal. She carries them on her back.
Mm.
And you see the claws, which at the moment are held like that, she puts them down like so, like ramps, so that the babies can climb up the claws onto her back, and she carries them around very safely there.
Yeah. I thought they were pink. That's black.
Common colour, particularly for the jungle scorpions, is black. For the desert ones, which can be very, very deadly, a sort of yellowish-brown
Yeah.
colour.
Are they very maternal then? You say
Yeah,
say
very
they
maternal, and they get very aggressive if they lose any of their babies or if you interfere with their babies. And if a baby falls off its back, a mother will actually go and look round to try
Yeah.
and find it. She actually collects her young.
So they're quite, they're very.
They're
very
not as
maternal.
bad as they're painted.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
I
thing...
think he's much happier in his box, don't you?
Yes, I think so. But this animal probably comes from areas like Thailand, and you find them all over the hot countries of the world. But
Yeah.
luckily, we don't get nasty things like this. Because the trouble is, you see, they like to come into potting sheds and
Oh.
houses and things like that in tropical countries.
I'm relieved. Shall we leave him alone now then?
Yeah. Could I just change the subject? But what are you wearing the gear for?
Well, I was just about to show my roller hockey film.
Really?
Do you want to come and have a look?
Yeah, sure. Well,
It's about time I taught you how to
yeah, I
skate,
think-
David, really.
Well, yeah, you could do something for me for once.
Yeah.
Right.
Could you always bring him in?
Right there, sweet Ethel hen. No problem. Watch the tartan case. Just drop it.
Alec, could you whisper, please?
Why?
Well, I don't want anybody to hear.
What?
I said I don't want anybody to... I don't want Harry to hear us moving you in. I don't want any friction.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. There won't be any friction. Oh, by the way, Harry's feet are stinking.
Yeah, I know. Alec!
Do it 3 times,
Right,
okay?
right.
Go 1,
2,
hit 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
That's it, go. Not too bad, not too bad.
Good.
Actually, this is not how you pull it off in roller hockey.
Really?
It's completely different. Why don't you get the blind?
Right, will do.
Bossy and bouncy. During the week, I went roller skating and I bumped into a lot of roller hockeying blokes and they challenged me to a game. Let's have a look, David. I'm not
should
just
be
a pretty
interesting.
face, you know. Here we go.
Ah.
Have you ever tried roller skating?
Yes, when I was a little boy.
Were you any good?
Yes, I was very...
Hold on. Hello, what's going on?
This is roller hockey.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks a bit tough. Are there any rules at all?
Yes, there are rules. Very simple, but you mustn't deliberately hit another player or kick the ball or body charge. But other than that, the game's free, fast-flowing and very exciting to watch.
Yeah, it looks it. How many players on each side?
There's 8 in a team, 5 on the field at one time. That's 4 field players and a goalie. And then the 2 field players can change whenever they like during the match.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, in case they get injured.
The goalies look like they're auditioning for Star Wars. Why have they got all that gear on?
Yes, they've got to wear special protection because they're in the line of a ball coming at 100 miles an hour. They need special masks and special gloves and special pads. You've got to be pretty brave to play in goal.
Is the ball very hard then?
Yes, it's very hard indeed. If I'll get it for you, if you like.
Okay.
Hey, Nick, come here with the ball.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, it is very hard.
Yes, it's about the size of a cricket ball, a bit harder and doesn't bounce, very dead, and it hurts when it hits you, I can tell you.
Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind having a go, could I?
Well, why not come and have a go?
Right.
Come on, then.
OK. Hi. Where do I stand? Here?
Yeah,
OK.
behind the halfway line.
Right. Oh, and you're the ref. How do we start?
Right. Well, when the 2 goalkeepers are ready, they are, and the timekeeper is ready, then we're ready to go.
Ooh.
Mason knocking off, and Dawn has the ball. Mason on attacking the goal to our right. Oh, breakaway by Southsea. Good reverse ball. Good shot, saved by the goalkeeper. Richard Chambers up the wing. Right in the back of the goal. Good cross ball. Shot on the goal. Well wide. There goes Southsea now. Chambers across to Hebbs. Hebbs missed it. And here comes Dawn to tackle. Mason attacking. Dawn has the ball. Come along, Dawn. Good pass up the middle. They Dawn from number 73. Oh, she's missed it. Another good save. Free hit now.
What happens now? You know, I think they're holding back because I'm a girl. I think I'll leave them up to it. Sure turn. There you are.
Very good. What do you think? As dangerous as ice hockey or not?
I don't know. You've got to be on your
Excuse me.
guard.
You seen Harry anywhere?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I haven't got time for this running about. I'm expecting all those phone calls and everything. I wonder where he could be.
Well, try the front door.
Oh, I tell you what, you try the front door. I'm going to sit here for a bit, I think.
The cheek of this bloke. The flipping lodger's taking over already. Go and have a look.
Come on, lads.
There's no rap.
Oh, listen. Oh, wait a minute, lads. Look, what more do you want? You've got big high ceilings. It's perfect for a rehearsal room. You've got a bay window. You've got 2 plug points even. Come on.
No more than that.
It's
More than
perfect.
that.
In fact,
Not even.
I heard you were camping out last night, were you?
Camping? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I had to camp out last night. So what do you think I feel like?
I'm sorry about that, Buster. I'm really sorry about that. Listen, did you have a nice breakfast, lads?
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Breakfast was okay.
What did you have for breakfast?
Well,
Wait a minute. Oh, ham, eggs, bacon.
a few other things.
I didn't know you were a cornflakes man.
Cornflakes, occasionally.
Okay, lads. Let's test the acoustics, all right? Give us a chord. That'll do nicely.
Go to bed, toss and turn, dream I'm 10 pound note to burn. Credit card, a Swiss account with an undeclared amount. See the ads, my TV will list my mother like a me. I'm a mess, but nonetheless, it's all about the Russian Express. Oh, I look nicely, son. Stick in your finger and pull out the plum. The floating yacht, the floating pipe, I take it easy all year round. Walk along my private beach, permanently out of reach. Never work, never stroke, the whole day through would be a joke. Violence, nonetheless, it's all about the Russian Express. Oh, that'll do nicely, son. Stick in your finger and pull out the plum. That'll do nicely, son. Stick in your finger and pull out the plum. See what I do? Make a rock out in the pine whoosh, Montana, I got you now. You're out here. Electric shock, alarm bells ringing, punch the clock. Well, I don't care, I'm cozy where I'm an undercover millionaire. Trying to kill till I turn to stand there till the afternoon. We're in a mess, but nonetheless, it's all about the Russian Express. Oh, that do nicely, son. You stick in your finger and pull out the palm. Oh, that'll do nicely, son. Stick in your finger and pull out the plum. Oh, that'll do nicely, son. What?
Tilly, come on! Oh, he's not coming in, Harry.
If you waste that, Harry.
Ah! David.
Harry, what are you doing up there?
I'm waiting for the lodger, aren't I? Where is he?
Oh, Oh, I don't know where it is. Do you, Dawn?
No, I don't.
No.
A frame I hear my wonder, fact there, yet still my thoughts return. Fiction here, to my own folk over yonder. Highly recommendable there. And what you doing here? What is this place like? Every time I turn around either there or thereabouts, it's like Socky Hall Street. Well, if you must know, I'm just setting up a library in the loo. Yes, that's right, in the loo. You see, I'm very interested in reading, and it's mainly because I'm a writer. Oh, yes. I've been tapping away at the old typewriter now for about 15 years. And I think reading is really good fun. And this book is especially good fun. It's by Norman Hunter, and it's a collection of 12 short stories. The book's called Count Backwards on the Carpet and Other Incredible Stories. And it's about the accident-prone kingdom of Incrediblania. And in this story, what a time, all the clocks in the palace have gone bananas, and the Queen has decided to take stock of the clocks. And before they really knew what they were, the Queen had swept the King, the princes, the princesses, the Prime Minister, the Lord Chancellor, and several other officials along to her pet clock shop. It was so small they could hardly all get in, but the clock shop man made room by moving some trays of valuables out of the way. "Ah, good morning, Majesties. Welcome, Majesties. Nice day, Majesties," gabbled the little clock man, waving his hands like a clock gone mad. "I'm sure he's going to strike 12, whispered Princess Sonia. But the little clock man struck an attitude instead and asked, in his best shop manner, "What is your Majesty's pleasure?" "My pleasure," said the Queen, "is a good fancy tea with plenty of cream cakes. But what we want from you is clocks." "Certainly, Majesty," said the clock man, feeling rather glad he hadn't got to make the Queen a cake that looked like a clock, as he was absolutely useless at cooking. He disappeared into a cubbyhole behind the counter and came out with a handsome clock in a glass case. "Ah, just the thing for the dining room," said the Queen. "We'll have that." Then the clock man produced a gilt clock with an alarm bell that could be made to ring whenever you liked. "The very thing for the throne room," said the King. "We can switch it on when we've had enough of boring foreign potentates. You can get rid of boring foreign potentates with your stories of the dragons you didn't slay, without switching on any bells," said the Queen. Then the princes, the princesses, and the ministers each chose a clock for various parts of the palace. The clockman promised to deliver them at once, and the royal party left with becoming dignity, except that the Lord Chancellor tripped over the curb and spilt his pocket money down a drain. "Thank you, Majesties," said the clockman, rubbing his hands and bowing so low he hit his forehead on the floor and set off an alarm clock. Then he put up a sign saying, "By appointment to their Majesties, the King and Queen of Incrediblania." I went in to have a minute steak for a supper. "Well, that's all right then," said the Queen when they all got back to the palace, and the clocks arrived and were carefully placed in the right rooms. "No more trouble with time and clocks. Thank goodness." Just then, the clock on the block of flats struck 19. So, if you've got the time, why don't you write and tell me of a book you've read? Let me know who the author is, a wee bit about the book. And what I'll do is, I'll get the book and I'll read it out here. I'll put it on the highly recommendable shelf. Okay? And I'll tell you where to write to. Number 73, P.O. Box 73, Maidstone, Kent. Okay? I'll give you that again. Oh, excuse me, please.
Did you enjoy that? Oh, smashing. Okay then, thanks very much for phoning, but you missed the first phone call. Now come on, you've got to be quick if you're going to catch up with 73. Tell you what, I'll put the phone through like that, to public, and then you'll be able to hear it at home. You ready, Tony, for the next one?
I'm
okay.
ready, yes.
Maidstone 60000. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, a bit loud. Hello, who's that?
It's Daryl.
Hello, Daryl. Have you got a sound for Tony to do?
Pardon?
Have you got a sound for Tony to do?
Yes.
What is it?
Could he do an impression of a balloon going down?
An impression of a balloon going down, Tony.
Balloon going down.
How was that?
Good, thanks.
Okay, Daryl, thanks very much for phoning.
It's okay.
Bye.
Bye.
That's a good one, isn't it?
It was very good,
All the
actually.
parties that
Very
I give.
good.
There you go. Most of mine pop. Maidstone 60000.
Hello?
Hello, who's that?
This is Carl.
Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, Carl. Have you got a sound for us, please?
Yeah, I was wondering if he can do a hamster running around in his wheel in his cage.
That's a good one. A hamster running around in his cage. What about... This is the wheel going round and round and round. That'd drive you mad, wouldn't it, Carl? Yeah. Okay, thanks for phoning.
No, thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye. That would drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I remember we had one at school. We had one in the class. Oh, hello. Maidstone 60000.
Hello, Emma.
Hello, who's that?
Emma Morgan.
Sorry?
Emma Morgan.
Anna Morgan. Hello, Anna Morgan. How are you?
All right, thank you.
Good. Have you got a sound for us to do?
Yes, please. Breaking glass.
Breaking glass. Oh, do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I'll have it.
Okay. Very good.
If it's done very, very quickly.
Oh, all right, Emma. Thanks very much for phoning. Bye. It was Emma, not Emma. It's very difficult to hear sometimes. Oh, Breaking
another
Glass was a
one,
film
another one.
called Breaking Glass, wasn't there?
It was, yes.
Maidstone 60000.
Hello, it's Anna.
Anna. Hello, Anna. I thought we had an Anna before, but this isn't Anna this time. Have you got a sound for Tony?
Another steam train, please.
A steam train? Can you do that for
Yes,
us?
certainly.
Okay, here we go. Just leave it on the platform now, Anna. Fabulous. Woo! How about that? Woo-hoo!
Thank you.
Thanks very much for phoning. Bye.
Bye.
Actually, you know, in my spare time, I work on the steam railway. I'm a volunteer on the Kent and East Sussex Railway.
that's
So
smashing.
it's very good
That's
sound, there.
absolutely smashing. Thank you very much.
Maidstone 60000. Hello. Hello. Who's there?
Hello?
Oh, I think we've got a bad line. Hello.
Hello?
Who's that?
Simon.
Sorry?
Simon Kennedy.
Kennedy. Can't hear your first name. I'll have to call you. Oh.
Simon Kennedy.
Simon Kennedy. I'm sorry, Simon. I could hardly hear you. Okay, have you got a sound for us, Simon? Have you?
Laughing hyena.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. It's a
Laughing hyena.
hyena.
I heard that.
A hyena, right. Sounds like Harry when he tells one of his own jokes. Thanks very much for phoning, Simon. Sorry I couldn't hear you very well. Am I assaulted by noise? They're fabulous, aren't they?
Oh, thanks very much.
Let's see. What can I ask you to do? What's the most difficult sound you've got to do?
Well, I like the sound of a lion, actually. I
Can
think
you do
it's
that for me?
fantastic, yes.
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, sir. I've got to stop you there. Maidstone 60000. Hello. Hello, is anybody there? Put your tempe in, quickly. There.
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Linda.
Hello, Linda. Thought you weren't there for a moment. What sound have you got for Tony?
Building being demolished.
A building being demolished?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Does you want it blown up?
Do you want it blowing up?
Yes.
Okay, Linda, here we go.
What, with a bomb from an aircraft?
That'll be lovely. Preferably
A bomb-
not my
bomb
house.
from an aircraft?
Yeah. Right, Linda. You still there, Linda? He didn't blow up your house, did he?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Thanks very much for phoning. Bye. Oh, I think that's all we're going to have time for today. But what I'd like you to do for me, if you wouldn't mind, is come upstairs and put some of those sounds on tape for me.
I would do that with pleasure.
Put
Certainly
your-
I
put
will.
your- it's
Put the
Harry's,
microphone
you see.
down
Yeah.
there. And then...
Now, I've got this very interesting...
Right, the lodger. He was making all them noise.
What, Scorpion, you?
Scorpion?
Yeah.
Oh, school. Oh, I'm sorry. Out in the shed, you mean?
Yeah.
Look, well, you can't blame me. I was a bit uptight. Alec, I tell you what, Ethel's worse than Alec. First, it's the smelly feet, and she doesn't even tell me he's coming, you know.
Well, you have got smelly feet.
Smelly. Oh, well, thank you very much. Do you want another scorpion?
Go on.
Eh? Well, I'll give you smelly feet. Oh, ticker. It's going to say something. Thank God. Yeah? 77777. What a load of rubbish.
Get it together,
Yeah.
Ticker.
Danger, keep cool, baby. Don't get upset about the lodger. Sound advice, Ticker. My name is Ticker. Got it in one. Sorry for the stutter. I'm really very sophisticated. Honest girl. Yes, very good. I'm sure you are, mate. Help, the lodger's brought his own typewriter. She goes by the name of... Olivetti? The posh type. She won't do me out of a job. No chance, mate. No chance. What did Michael Jackson do during the water strike?
Drank champagne.
The truth. He drank mineral water.
He bathed in mineral water.
He bathed in mineral water even. Mineral water.
How
Whose feet smell like camembert? Oh, thank you, mate. Hot news. June the 1st, Walt Disney's Jubilee. Love Walt Disney. 60 years of cartoons. Look out for competitions and trip to Florida. I've always wanted to go to that place, I tell you, Disneyland.
Yeah,
Look at this. Superman 3 is coming to your cinemas from the 21st of July. I'm sure we might show a few clips of that. Pop news. Gary Glitter is 43 tomorrow. Yeah, happy birthday,
Happy
Gary.
birthday, Gary.
Don't look 43, does he?
No, not really.
Phil Collins is producing the new Cliff Richard album.
Strange combination, that.
Yeah. Right, Everly Brothers unite for the first time in 15 years for a worldwide tour. Aren't they the ones that used to sing You've Lost That Love in Fear? Oh, what's all this? Russell Grant's new single, No Matter What Sign You Are. Oh, he's that astrologer, isn't he? A remake of the old Supreme song.
No matter what sign
Please send
you
in
are.
news item to Ticker, number 73, PO Box 73, Maidstone, Kent. What's it say? If you're fed up with Ethel, why not try the money switch on her? I'll take 10%. Very good idea.
What's the
Very
money
good
switch?
idea. Well, it's an old trick I learnt in the East End once.
Yeah?
It's a good one. It's a bit of a con.
Well,
but
tell
I
us
mean,
about it then.
well, no, you'll see how I con Ethel into it.
Come
Later.
on.
No, not yet. I'll show you it later on. I mean, it's a good one.
Yeah.
You have to be a bit quick with the old hand in it.
Hey, shall I make one?
Hey, cup of
Yeah,
tea?
go on.
Yeah, sure, do.
Can we watch a cartoon?
Cartoon? Whatever you like, seeing
Just
as
as long as we're here. I'll do the blind.
Yeah,
I'll do
line.
the projector.
Yeah, very good. And just to make it that extra bit professional, how about announcing it?
Yeah, go
Hey,
on.
all four of you announce it
Announce
for
it.
us.
Okay.
Yeah? Come on then. One, two, three.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Roger
Ramjet.
Ramjet.
Very good.
Hold your head out the way, I can't see.
Yeah, come on, head out of the screen.
Roger Ramjet, go
Does anyone know what this episode is?
No.
Five, four,
three, two, one.
As today's exciting episode begins, Roger Ramjet is being briefed by Colonel Jackie Shorts of the Army Undercover Department.
Ramjet, this assignment calls for daring and cunning, two of my best men, who happen to be on another case right now, so we'll have to use you.
I understand, sir.
You're to spend a lot of time with a certain beautiful woman.
But, sir, I'm already spoken for. A girl back home wears my Captain Kangaroo pin.
Well, never mind that, Ramjet. This is an order. You're to gain the confidence of the world's most dangerous female agent, Jacqueline Hyde.
Jacqueline Hyde?
Yes, Ramjet, but be careful not to divulge any top military secrets.
Oh, don't worry, Colonel. I'll play dumb.
Yes, Ramjet, I'm sure you will. And while she's trying to pry information from you, you're to learn the names of her contacts so we can smash the entire spy ring.
How will I recognize this woman, Colonel?
Well, she'll probably ask a lot of questions and try to poison you.
Never fear, sir. I'll watch my step.
Great Scott, Ramjet, what happened?
Oh, sorry, sir. I was so busy watching my step, I stepped on my watch.
And later that evening, Roger Ramjet entered the Gloomy Sunday, a combination malt shop and chicken store, which was a known hangout for spies and bad guys.
I wonder if I'm in the right place. Ooh, now that's what I call carelessness.
Suddenly, Ramjet saw a stranger across a crowded room.
Pardon me, lady, but don't I know you from somewhere?
Sit down, handsome. You're Roger Ramjet, aren't you, darling?
I think so. Let me see. No, I'm Robert Hall. Oh, no, I'm Roger Ramjet. Here it is. But how did you know?
A little Bertie told me. In fact, I'd like you to meet him. A little Bertie. Could you step over here for a moment?
Yeah.
This is Roger Ramjet.
Little Bertie, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, little Bertie.
And while Roger Ramjet is being rendered unconscious, at American Eagle Squadron headquarters, the troops are worried.
I'm worried, gang. We haven't heard from Roger for hours.
Let's see if we can contact Roger on the telecommunicator. Turn it on.
You got the wrong channel, jerk. I'm not even in this episode.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Roger's in trouble. Those guys are spies. Come on, gang. We've got to save him again. One for all and all for one. The Eagles fly till the job is done.
As the American Eagle Squadron speeds to the rescue, Jekyll and Hyde and her ring of spies are subjecting Roger to diabolical tortures.
Very well, Ramjet, darling. Let's see how you stand up under the ancient Chinese water torture. Now talk. All right, we was hoping we wouldn't have to resort to this. Little Bertie, rack it up. We'll see how he stands up under 4 hours of Vera Gruber Ralston movies. Who is it? Eastern Union. You the lady who sent for 4 hours of Vera Gruber Ralston movies?
Here, Roger, quick. Take this proton energy pill. It gives you the strength of 20 atom bombs for a period of 20 seconds.
Quick, Bertie, darling, stop him. That pill takes 5 seconds to work. Ramjet's proton energy pills have done the job again.
What did he say?
No one may ever know for sure what Roger did say, but he had destroyed the evil spy ring and made this a happier, nicer, neater, richer, bigger, niftier, gooder, rounder, shorter...
Rounder, bigger,
Good for Roger Ramjet. What a guy. Yeah, listen to this. Ethel! This is how I'm going to get Ethel back, right? For all that trouble. She's Ethel!
Somebody called.
Yeah, come and sit down, love. You know, you were talking to me the other day about the economic recession, how hard you're finding it to pay bills and electricity, phone bill. Well, I've actually found a way of getting food cheaper.
You're going to eat less?
No, that's not it, no.
No, what?
Well, I mean, you got anything to say about the food?
It's expensive.
I mean, I know you don't like doing it or anything, but, I've
I
got a
don't
way
like
of
making lunch. No, there is that.
no.
And actually, the whole subject of food, you know, I'm not a cook, really.
She's not
a
really.
cook,
You want to see her rock
No.
farm?
Well, anyway, listen, you know we all put £10 towards the shopping, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I've got this contact that can get it £25 cheaper.
Oh, that's good.
Where we pay £10, don't we, each, right?
Yeah, £10
So that's £30. Right, so let's all put... Are you interested in this?
Well, all right.
Yeah, I'll show you how it's done. Right. We all put £10 in.
Hang on a minute, I've got to see if I've got £10.
All right.
That's all I've got.
Yes.
Yeah?
£10, yes.
£10, 30 quid, right? My connection
Yes.
can make it for £25.
So same amount
right?
of food for £25.
For £25, same amount of food. Now then, I take £2 off of each of you for commission.
For him?
Right,
Why?
yeah, no, listen. You each get a £1, £2, £3 refund.
Oh, that's not
so
bad.
we've only paid £9 towards all the food. Not bad, eh?
Oh, do that.
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah, but
Okay.
if you just think about it for a minute, right?
Yeah.
The three of us have put £9 in.
Yes.
3 9's 27, £2 for the commission, that's 29, and there's a pound missing. And I think that's my pound.
That's a good one.
Thank you, Ethel.
You've been done. Yeah.
Do you know, I think there's something dubious going on here. And do you know what I do when I'm in doubt? I call the entire house together with my house hooter. Are you ready?
Very nice.
It's nice, it's quiet. I like it. It's a certain charm. Right, everybody will be here any... What a time for the television. seem to get this one open. Oh, you're back. Don't forget, if you want to phone us up here at 73 next week, it's Maidstone 60000. That's Maidstone in Kent 60000. I get all sorts of complaints, you know, things like that. Oh, I've got one out. There's another one.
Hello. How are you doing?
Oh, hiya.
By the way, I love the room.
Oh, good, I decorated it
You
myself.
see, I'm not so fond of the decor,
Yeah, well, I didn't hurry.
and I've decided to stay for a while.
Oh, good, I'll have time to redecorate.
And I'll need some shelves.
Oh, they'll be expensive, eh?
Oh, don't worry, I'll get them. Well, £25 is plenty.
Do you know, I get the feeling I'm losing control. Dawn!
The money's gone.
Who's in the loo?
I'm not telling you, it's personal, but I'll give you clues.
Okay, go on then.
Well, I'm very blonde.
Very blonde. Bet Lynch.
No, I'm not quite so statuesque.
Smaller.
Smaller.
Petula Clark.
No, I'll give you a clue. I'll give you another clue.
Okay.
My surname's the same as a very famous poet.
A very famous poet.
And I'm quite literary myself.
Yates.
Yates.
Paula Yates.
Oh, you're so clever, Dawn.
Ah.
I'm coming out of the Loo Library.
Hello, what are you doing? You're reading?
Reading.
Come down and have a cup of tea. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
I'm worried about
Oh, brilliant.
though.
Stay there. Take most of the band.
Right.
Yeah? Oh, well, we'll have a couple. You don't mind making that two more, do you?
No.
Right, there you go, Paula.
Thank you.
So, this book, is it your book?
Yes, it's my new book, and it's a children's book, and it's called A Tale of Two Kitties.
What's it all
after
about?
Dickens, the book.
Oh.
And what it's about is this cat here.
Yeah.
Whose name is Rowdy Yates. He was
Yeah.
named after Clint Eastwood in Rawhide.
Yeah.
And this little cat that you can see there is my other cat, Porky. And it's about them and what they get up to, because it's very strange, but I'm sure that everyone at home who's got a pet, they know what they're like, how different they are. They've all
Yeah.
got characters. And Rowdy was very special because his mother was an actress. She was in commercials.
These are your cats, are they?
Yeah. And Rowdy was 400 quid.
My
So you can
goodness.
tell how special
For
he
a
is.
cat.
Unfortunately, Rowdy also thinks he's pretty special. And Porky I got from the Putney Cats Home. And you just go and you pick, and he was £3. And he's really horrible. We only got Rowdy because we thought some of his good manners would rub off on the other one.
Yeah.
And it's just stories about what they've been like to live with.
Yeah.
Pretty horrible.
Perhaps he's upset because that one cost £400 and he cost only £3.
Well, he probably knows it because this one gets a wash and blow dry every week because
Yeah.
he won't wash himself, he's so fussy.
Yeah.
And Porky just sort of gets a cuff around the ear occasionally.
And that's what the book's about, is it?
Yeah, plenty of beatings.
Yeah.
There's also one good thing, if you happen to be a particularly noisy person.
Yeah.
There's lots of this,
Lots
which
of
you can
noises.
shout.
When you're reading it,
You can scream
Yeah.
those bits.
What other books have you written?
Well, I did a book about 2 years ago, which was a book of Polaroid pictures of famous pop stars wearing only their underpants,
seen that.
Dawn.
I think
Well, you
I've
shouldn't have done because you're not old enough. And I did that book, which was really all my friends wearing their underpants.
How did you get the idea for that?
Well, I was lying in bed one night and I thought I'd love to do a book. And I
Yeah.
saw my boyfriend's underpants hanging over the end of the bed. It's a bit naughty, this story. And I thought, that's it! Rock stars in their underpants.
Yeah.
And luckily they all agreed because they all wanted to show off their muscles.
They didn't mind you coming round and taking...
Well, we had people there,
Yeah.
just in case things got out of hand.
Yeah.
But some of them got a bit shy.
Yeah.
But we just got them drunk.
Do you always do funny things, or do you do
No,
anything?
because the next book I'm doing is quite serious. It's a book which is a history of blondes. And so that's quite serious. It's
Yeah.
all the blondes from like the Egyptians onwards. And that's a sort of proper...
A lot of research must go
lot
into
of
something
research, and you have to go to museums and libraries and find out about things. But that's not so much fun.
Yeah.
That's the sort of slog rather than when you actually get
Yeah.
the book in your hand and you think, God, that's great.
Is it easy to sit down and write, or I mean, do you write when you want to, or do you have to sit
Well,
down and do...
I've got loads and loads of writing to do, which is nice for me in a way, but it means that I have to be sort of disciplined, and I'm not very disciplined. So what I do is almost anything rather than write.
Yeah.
I mean, I will do anything. I'll clean the kitchen floor. I'll
Put it off to the last minute.
do socks, anything,
Yeah.
rather than sit down and do it. And I think that's the big problem with most writers. They try and skive.
Yeah. How did you get into writing?
Well, I'm always being asked this because I do columns as well for magazines and newspapers, and people always write to me and say, how did you get into it? But in actual fact, I was at a party and the editor of a newspaper came up to me and said, do you want to do a column? Because you're always at parties. And literally, I mean, that's how I got my first job. So that's why I'm a bit anti-careers officers, because they always tend to say to people when they're in school, no, you'll never get into journalism. I mean, it's impossible.
Yeah.
It's a bit like they always say you'll never be able to be an actor or an actress. They're always putting
They
the
try to
damper.
make me do cooking.
Yeah, cooking. And
I wanted to dance.
domestic science.
Yeah.
And yes, And so I think that's how lots of people do get jobs that people imagine are very glamorous. They just fall into their laps.
Yeah. Did you like writing at school?
I liked avoiding it.
Oh, that's Ethel, never mind that.
Oh, that's Ethel, is it? Oh, gosh. Mainly, I just wanted to avoid as much work at school. I think
For goodness sake, you're cheating, David. Now, come on, no starting before everybody's ready. I'll put that one away there. Now, right, now, we've come to the bit of the day, which is, in Harry's words, I would call the pits. Because, you see, what I've got to do is I've got to make lunch for everybody, and I hate making sandwiches. My favourite thing to do in the world is quizzes. I love watching them on television. So I've made this little domestic quiz, which is called the sandwich quiz. And what I'm going to do is David's going to play, and I've just got to get somebody else in to help me. Dawn?
Sorry about this, Paula.
Oh, Paula. Hello.
Hello.
You hungry?
Yeah, I am quite.
Here's the thing. Are you ready? So, the daring, dazzling, death-defyingly dull, delectable, devastatingly dangerous, divinely decadent sandwich quiz. Okay, welcome along to another exciting edition of the Sandwich Quiz. We've got with us, could I have your name, please?
David Taylor.
David Taylor. What do you do for a living, David?
I'm a vet.
Ah, there you see, vetting all our contestants before they come on the show. And could I have your name, please?
Paula Yates.
Paula Yates. What do you do for a living there, Paula?
Well, I'm a writer and I think I'll need a vet.
You think you're going to need a vet? OK, don't worry about it. Writer there, Paula Scrawler. OK, what we're going to do now, we're going to go into the first round. Are you ready there, Paula?
Yes.
A little bit of it, you know. That's it. Get yourselves absolutely prepared, because what we're going to do is ask the first question. It's an open question. Either of you can answer. If you get the question right, you get a piece of bread. I hope you're going to play this at home. You get a piece of bread, go for a filling question, get that right. First round to you, round of sandwiches. Couldn't be simpler, OK? Here we go. Knife for you, Paula Scrawler, and a knife for you, the befamed 73 vet. First question. Either of you can answer. Who invented cosmetics?
Come, Paula.
Who invented cosmetics?
Egyptians.
Egyptians! That's absolutely correct. The ancient Egyptians who painted their cheeks, lips, eyelids, and lashes. And so, you've got to hurry up now, Paula. The very first answer there goes to David Taylor, befamed One moment, David. No, I'm sorry, you're going to have to disqualify that piece of bread because he's already put filling on it. And of course, he's got to get a filling question right. So you're going to go for a peanut butter question, are you, David?
Yes.
OK. As you're so fond of peanut butter, here's what I want you to do. Put a little bit of peanut butter on the end of your nose.
Correct. Very good.
Little tiny piece there. And lick it off with your tongue. Think you can do that? Come on now, David. Come on, David. No cheating whatsoever going on there.
I didn't.
I'll just get that. Ah, lovely, OK.
Licked it off his nose for a piece of bread.
Well, I don't think it's that kind of a show, really. I think probably not a very good idea on the whole. So you get your peanut butter there. Go for it, David. Filling. That's the first round. Delicious round, if I may say so, to David Taylor. You've got a chance now to catch up. Come on, Paula Scrawler, we can do it. OK, open question. Either of you can answer. Another piece of bread on there for you, David. That's the first round of sandwiches to you. Why do we call a raspberry a raspberry? Why do we do that? Not a real... No, thank you very much. Nobody knew that. A real raspberry. Why do we call it a raspberry? Anybody know? OK, we'll leave that question. It's because the name comes from the German word raspen, meaning to rub with a file. It's very likely, isn't it? The marks on the berry were thought to look like a file. It must be. I don't believe it. Don't believe it at all. OK, if a raven flew in through the window, what would you give him to eat? A raven.
Birdseed.
Birds could do, yes. A raven. What would a raven eat?
A jewel. A ring.
You wouldn't eat that.
No.
No, you'd eat practically anything.
Practically anything! Brilliantly done by Paula Yates there with OK, you've got a chance now, Paula. A piece of bread here. You've got a chance here to catch up. OK, what I want you to do... I think maybe that's a bit difficult question. We'll leave that one for you there. OK, I want you to pick up an orange, which I happen to have stationed here. I want you to pick up this orange from there with your chin and place it in your coffin. Can you do that?
Go on, Paula.
Come on, Paula. Go for it.
You can do it.
OK, a little bit of her. That's it, Paula.
Go there, Paula.
Yes, mind the earrings. Oh! Quickly, another chance, another chance.
Cheers!
Yes, absolutely brilliant. No, nothing happening at all. Absolutely superb. OK. Right, now... Oh! OK. fine, lovely, thanks very much.
I'm very sorry about that.
Okay. Right, let's hope you're all playing this game at home. We don't want anybody phoning up during the sandwich quiz because we want to concentrate very hard on what's going on. I'm sorry about that, Paula. Are you all right? I think that will give you extra special filling. Should we take a bit of that?
Yes.
Bit of that? That'll be lovely, okay? You're all right, a bit too damp. I'm mopping all the contestants down here today. Bit of Bovril on there for you, and that's a round each in the sandwich quiz. Okay, are you ready? Yes, that's it. Do it nice and tidily because you're going to eat that one afterwards. Right, open question. Either of you can answer. If you're answering at home,
right.
Can you sing the final notes of Schubert's 8th Symphony? The final notes of Schubert's 8th Symphony. Can you do that, Paula?
No.
You can't. Absolutely correct, David, because of course it was unfinished and therefore there are no final notes.
That's the biggest twist.
Oh, right, okay. Bit of complaint there, but I think we're going to go on soldiering on here in the sandwich. Now, wait a minute, you're doing it again, David. You've got to answer a filling question. You're going to get a chance to catch
the
up
lid
here.
on mine.
That's brilliantly done. He's got one there and one each. We're equal so far. So, what kind of filling are you going to go for? A bit of a jam one.
Jam.
Okay, can you say 73 sounds like a slippery sausage sandwich sautéed in salad cream and served with salmon sorbet?
73 sounds like a salted sausage sandwich,
You can have a look
something in
there.
a sorbet.
You can have a look there if you want.
Yes, oh yes.
Quickly
73 sounds like a slippery sausage sandwich sorted in salad cream and served with a salmon sorbet.
What a But fear not, Paula, because now we move on to the befamed current affairs section, and here you have a chance. As I know, with all your great knowledge of world affairs, you're going to move right on in here into the current affairs questions, in which, of course, we make current sandwiches. Which countess is currently having an overhaul? That can't be right. Yes, that's what it says. Which countess is currently having an overhaul? No, it's the Cunard Countess of Boat. Okay, which trendy part of the world has recently been rocked by earthquakes?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles! Absolutely correct. There's a few currants there for you, bit of a currant sandwich, and we move on. Who won the Embassy World Snooker Championship recently? Either of you can answer. Steve Davis. I think Paula was in there first. Sorry about that, David. That's another sandwich that you've got to hurry up now, David, because it's 3-2. Okay, moving right along. Which girl, pop star from the 60s, has got a new record out? Which girl pop star from the 60s? Barefoot in the Park is just a little tiny clue there. Barefoot. Sandi Shaw! Absolutely correct. Did you
I
did
did
you
not,
cheat there,
but she
David?
said barefoot.
I see, but if no. Come on there. Okay, final question we're going to go on to now. There's a current with 3 rounds each, I think, at the moment. There's your currants. Look at this.
Nice.
Go on, go for it, David. Make the sandwich. There's your other bit of bread. Oh, sorry. Brilliant. Okay, dexterous sandwich making. Here we go. Who are the boys in the old Brighton Blue? Who are the boys in the old Brighton Blue? Quickly now!
Football.
Football! Absolutely correct! The Brighton FA Cup team as described in their new single. And that's another sandwich there to you. And so that's 4 rounds to 3, and I'm very sorry to lose you there, David. But of course, Paula brilliantly sped up there and caught on and goes on
Without any help.
Without any help whatsoever. And I like to think there's no cheating going on. Okay, what we're going to do now, Paula, for you to get the befamed sandwich loaf, I want, instead of saying the vowel sound I want you to say squidgy bun in our answers. You think you can do that, Paula? I know you can. Here we go. What comes before the saying a tooth for a tooth?
A squidgy bun for a squidgy bun.
Very good! Okay, sing this line quickly. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside.
Oh, squidgy bun beside the seaside.
No, sorry, I's got I. Seaside's got I in it. Seaside.
Oh.
Oh, squidgy bun to squidgy bun to. Quickly now. Try and say seaside without this vowel sound I in it.
Squidgy bun side.
Quickly now. Squidgy bun
Yes, I
side.
think I said it.
That's very close indeed.
Yes, it was
and therefore,
very
I
good.
think absolutely fairly we can say that Paula Yates is this week's winner of the sandwich quiz. And there is the befamed sandwich quiz loaf.
Thank you.
So that was another daring, dazzling, death-defyingly dull, devastatingly dangerous, delectable, delicatesnable, divinely decadent sandwich quiz. Woo! Well done, Paula. Brilliant. Now, we've got to feed everybody, haven't we? There, you're right. You're still with us. We've got to get all these sandwiches in, and all that band have got to be fed. Where are some plates? Come on now, come and give a hand here, please.
Well, when I left me cold and crying, beating black and blue. walking in the sunshine. I leave your trouble all behind you. I think I need a red wine. I tell you better never find you. Oh, yeah. Now, oh, yeah. Now, out of me, memories are falling till the trees are bare. I'm coming to you, I gotta care. I just know I can in the sunshine. I leave the troubles out behind you. I think I need a red wine. I take you better never find you. Oh, yeah. Now, oh, yeah. Now, as I would say. You gotta read the book. Yeah, it's written in the book. Yeah. I'm dreaming. Out of me, memories I followed to the trees I bear. I think I little